Hiya, pups and critters. Today we get to learn a spell. In our quest to seek understanding, we're learning a real-deal communication enchantment. One that helps make sure that what you say is heard like you meant it, and what you hear is what they meant to say. But before we learn the spell, we gotta understand the curse. Picture this. You're over here, and you got a thing that you want to communicate. Now, you try to put it into words, but sometimes that can be a hard thing to do. And occasionally our words don't quite match what we meant. If there's trouble in the encoding, well, that's breakdown number 1. And already the message is doomed on arrival. There's no hope for the listener to understand this thought. And even if you nail your words, the listener still might misinterpret, or the thoughts in their head might be drowning you out entirely. That's 2 more kinds of breakdown. There's way more paths of failure here than there are to success. And that's because lining up words and meanings between 2 brains is a tough thing to do. And when folks feel misunderstood, their feely brain flares up and the biases take over. Have you ever felt that way? The enchantment we're learning today, Osculatia Reflectivo, is kind of like an error correction algorithm. It comes from the professor of conflict transmutation, Amanda Ripley. This looping spell calls on all the tools we've been building. Our pause, our humility, and our curiosity. Here's how it works. Step 1, you pause, and you listen. Carefully, humbly, and curiously. Step 2, you say back to the other person what it is you think they were telling you. Step 3, you engage your humility, and you ask them whether you got it right or not. If you didn't, that's okay. Just loop again. Now, you're not parroting, and you're not mimicking. They're singing a song, and you're trying to catch the melody, sing it back to them, and let them tune it till it rings true. If you're looping right, you'll find more often than you think that you were off by just a note or 2. But just remember how nice it is to learn something new. That's understanding. And that's the magic. So, here's a few phrases to try. What I'm hearing you say is, did I get that right? Can you tell me what you heard me say? Looping slows things down. It quells conflict and it builds trust and mutual understanding. It can be the difference between high conflict and good conflict. So next time you're arguing or struggling to connect, why don't you give a little loop a try? Let me know if it helps. Love you, pups, and I'll see you a little further down the trail.